This is just insane. This is the reason why, as a married man, you just need to mind the things you do so that your mistakes will not come haunting you in the future. Something happened in Warri, Delta State. It is said that a businessman called Oga Sonny was sleeping in his house when he noticed a machete on him. He tried his best to fight, but all he could do was scream for help. Before the help could come, his attacker had already fled the place with the sum of 500,000 naira that was at his house. It turned out that the person who attacked him is his very own son, in the person of Ifeayin, aka Shy Boss. Now, Mr. Ifeayin is a businessman who sells clothes around oil field roundabout Delta State, and he has been doing this business for the past 20 years, and this is what he used in taking care of his wife and children. Somehow, he had another child outside of his marriage who turned out to be Ifeayin. Now, it is not stated if Ifeayin was living with him and his family, but when he had issues with his wife and the wife had to leave the house with his children, that was when he brought Ifeayin to the house, unknowingly to him that Ifeayin is a cultist. Now, Ifeayin coming to the house, monitoring his father's business, knowing how much comes to the house and how much goes out, he has mastered his father's business very well, and then he decided to rob his father of what is actually their own. According to Ifeayin, his cultist friends, which are the Vikings, told him to attack his father and then collect some money from him, or they will do it themselves. Now, Ifeayin, needing the money, decided to single-handedly carry out this crime alone. He went to his father's house on the 21st of August, where his dad was sleeping. He used a machete on his father, cut him mercilessly before fleeing the scene with the money. The father tried crying for help, and when help came, he told them that his attacker was Ifeayin. Now, the youth of the community traced Ifeayin, and you won't believe where they saw Ifeayin while his father was dying and crying for help. They saw Ifeayin in an hotel with some prostitutes celebrating his birthday with the said money he stole from his father. This same Ifeayin, his father was suffering in the hospital. As a matter of fact, they had to deposit one of the father's arm in the mortuary. That is how bad this boy attacked his father. He most likely must have thought that his father wasn't even going to survive the attack, because when they saw him at the hotel, prostitutes were twerking around him. He was with his cultist friends spraying money like he owns the club. That was when they found him and dragged him out of the hotel. Even when they got to the hotel, most of the prostitutes, even his friend, flew away from him. They single-handedly bundled him like a sacrificial lamb and took him out of the place. When they asked Ifeayin why he did what he did, he said it was his cultist friends that asked him to do it, that he never wanted to do it. But his friends told him that if he didn't, they will do it for him. And him needing the money, he had to carry out the crime on his own. You could actually see from the video where they were asking him what he did with the money he stole, but he couldn't pinpoint what exactly he did with the money, and we didn't even know the exact amount in total of what he stole from his father. Well, I believe Ifeayin carried out this act because he didn't grow up with his dad, obviously. If not, the law for a father wouldn't have allowed him to carry out this hideous crime. He most likely grew up with his mom, and he didn't bond well with his father. They didn't share this fatherly love. That was why he was able to carry out this crime without looking back, without thinking twice, without looking at the consequences or how it is going to affect his father, the pain this man is going to go through. And the man having issues with his wife, instead of him to look for a way to reconcile, because he has a son outside, he decided to bring the son home. A boy is a boy. At least I have a child that is going to carry out my lineage. Some men don't think. They just do things the way they want to do. Now, are we going to call this nemesis caught up with me? What are we going to say? Are we going to say, oh, his mistakes hit him at the end of the day? The pain of his wife finally hit him. Are we going to call this karma? As at the time this news came out, some sources say the man is late, while some say the man is in critical condition. So we don't know yet, but hopefully we are hoping and we are crossing our fingers that this man survived this ordeal. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.